Hello everyone, this is HGJ Halloween, and today I have some very exciting news to report on. Spirit Halloween has just unveiled their first new release of the 2019 Halloween season, and what you are looking at right here is the Terror Dog, a life-size replica of the Terror Dog from the Ghostbusters movie. Now, I don't know exactly how perfectly to scale they were creating this dog to the movie, because as you can see in some shots like this one, it does look absolutely massive, but either way, this still is going to be a very large prop. At first glance, it might not appear so, but if you look at these dimensions here, it is 59 inches in length, which is about 5 feet, and 30 inches in height, which is about 2.5 feet. So if you envision those dimensions, it is pretty large. Now, when I first saw this prop released, I did not immediately recognize it from the Ghostbusters movie because I've only seen that movie about once or twice a very long time ago. So my initial thought was that this was a original character that Spirit was releasing this early, and I was very surprised, and it got me thinking that, well, maybe they're starting sneak peeks out this early because they just have so many props, or maybe they're going to just wrap up the sneak peeks a lot longer before the stores open. I wasn't really sure exactly what was going on, but I have come to find out through my good YouTube friend Halloween Haunter that this was actually most likely released today because this is the 35th anniversary of Ghostbusters, which makes perfect sense because they did a very similar thing with Michael Myers last year, releasing him long before the sneak peeks were actually coming out, but because it was the anniversary of the movie series, so it makes sense that they would be releasing this now, and they're going to start sneak peeks on a regular schedule, likely starting around June 28th seems to be the first day they release their teasers. Now, if I'm being honest, I was not prepared for Spirit Halloween sneak peeks to start this early in the year anyways, because I actually have some exciting plans in the works to up my production a little bit, and I still needed to order a green screen and some lighting, because what I actually wanted to do was create a bit of a set where this year I could sit in front of the camera in person and do initial reactions to each of the sneak peeks and let you guys see me watching them for the first time, and then discuss my opinions and thoughts in front of the camera instead of just showing a bunch of pictures and just overlaying my voice. So please be sure to let me know what you think of that idea in the comment section below. I personally feel like it's going to make the sneak peek season a lot more fun, and it's going to add a little bit more character to my sneak peek videos because I have gotten a little bit bored of just showing you guys pictures and talking over them, so I'm actually really looking forward to switching it up a little bit. But now back to discussing the Terror Dog. First of all, the detail on this thing looks absolutely incredible. Everything from the wrinkly black skin to the horns to the ferocious, wet-looking mouth and teeth. It all looks absolutely amazing, very terrifying, and the design on this thing, I will say, was definitely executed perfectly, and it looks very accurate to the movie appearance of this dog as well. Now, at first glance, I thought that this thing was made out of hollow plastic. I don't know why, but in these pictures, it just kind of looks like that material to me. But after thinking about it again, it's definitely most likely made out of the solid latex foam material that we've seen the other little Ghostbusters creatures that they have. They have that Slimer and also the Puff thing. Those were both made out of this latex, and so that must be what it's made out of. Also, considering if you look at these details here, that this thing is a whopping 48 pounds. That's incredible, and that would make sense if it was as large as it says it is and all containing solid latex foam. So this is a very heavy and large prop that we're going to be seeing in stores this year. Now, as far as animation goes, I think this is one thing that was kind of disappointing some people because it seems that the only thing it does is that its eyes light up. It doesn't seem to have any audio, at least according to the video. It did not have any audio, and obviously it also does not seem that it has any motion. So with that being said, that kind of brings me into my next topic, which is the biggest complaint that people have about this new release is the price. So the Terror Dog is currently going for $500 on Spirit Halloween's website. Now, of course, take into account that in store, you can always just use the 20% off coupon, so that should bring it down a little bit. But I can see why people do take issue with this price because it is really, really high. It's higher than 99% of things that we see in Spirit Halloween stores. So for people that really wanted to collect all of the Ghostbusters things and just like all of the licensed props, I can see why this is really aggravating because it is definitely not one of the affordable ones. Now, although this price is pretty crazy, it's not all that surprising to me because Spirit Halloween tends to have really high prices with all of their licensed characters. It might have to do with the fact that they're actually paying money to be able to use them, not sure, but I also think it partially has to do with the fact that they know people are going to buy them. There's a high demand out there for them, and a lot of people want to collect these things, so they put the prices higher because they know that there is definitely a market for them. So do I think the price is fair? Not necessarily, but I'm sure that Spirit has gone through the effort of calculating that putting it at this price is going to give them the highest profit, and I can guarantee you that it will still get an insane amount of sales and will probably be sold out if I had to bet on it. So I wouldn't be too worried that this thing being placed at $500 insinuates anything about what the animatronic prices are going to look like this year, but I do have a feeling that it's going to be difficult to find any under $200 as the trend seems to be moving the prices upward, so we're just going to have to keep using those discounts if that's the case, but I guess we will have to find out. If you're new to the channel, definitely hit that subscribe button because I cannot wait to get started with the sneak peek season. It is just around the corner, guys. For the past 2 years, the first teaser that they've released has been on June 28th, so I have a feeling they're going to continue with that trend, and that is so close. We've waited so long. Actually, it doesn't even feel like it's been that long, but those sneak peeks are really coming up, and I just am so curious to see what they have in store for us this year because it seems like every year they bring something completely new to the table that we were not expecting. If you're a Ghostbusters enthusiast or you just think this dog looks absolutely terrifying, I do encourage you to go ahead and check it out. There will be a link in the description where you can purchase it if you would like, and in the process, if you purchase it through that link, you will be helping out me and the channel. And of course, I will be providing you guys with a promo code discount that will hopefully make this thing as affordable as possible, although I know its price is pretty up there. On top of that, there will be a link to the official H2J merch shop if you want to rep designs like this one and this one. I would greatly appreciate it if you just checked it out. So that is going to be it for this video. It's very exciting to see something new from Spirit Halloween for 2019, and I, again, cannot wait to see what else they have in store for us. If you think about it, we literally only have about 2 months until stores will actually be opening. And I don't know about you guys, but these days, 2 months to me feels like absolutely nothing. So it's crazy how fast time has flown. The upcoming season is right around the corner, and I have a really good feeling about it. I think it's going to be such a blast. So stick around. I should hopefully be uploading the instructional setup to Night Fright as soon as I can, but then after that, we will just be having the start of the sneak peek season, and from there, you guys know the drill. It will be very consistent and a lot of uploads, so cannot wait. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.